Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your cardio supersets workout. In this workout, we're using no equipment to get heart pumping cardio in a superset format, so going between 2 exercises in a circuit of 3 rounds. I'm of course gonna give you lots of different options, both low impact and high impact, to work to your fitness level, and we'll sneak in a little mobility as well. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our bodies moving. You can start with a little march, pump those arms. We can keep it all low impact here. We're just trying to get the blood flowing, get our muscles warm, get our bodies up to a good core temperature. That's when our bodies work best. We're not adding any weights today, so we're not adding a little load, but we do want to make sure that we're still preparing our bodies for this workout. Let's roll those shoulders. So we've got cardio today, but as you know, every cardio workout, we're gonna work in a little bit of body weight strength, not too much. And in this workout specifically, we're gonna add in a little mobility. Don't worry, it's not gonna feel like a mobility workout or a yoga workout. We're still gonna keep it high energy, keep your hearts pumping, but sneaking in a little mobility. I like to call it sneaky mobility, so you don't even realize that you're getting into mobility because it's camouflaged in with some cardio. So every set of superset, we're gonna have 2 exercises. We only have 4 circuits, so don't worry, 4 circuits of 2 exercises. Let's take it right here. We're gonna do a little hinge, then take those arms up to a nice big Y. So we're here, big stretch. Drive those hips to the back. So every superset has 2 exercises. Both are cardio-based, but one will have a little bit more of the mobility built in. We're gonna have 3 rounds of each of those exercises. Let's take it right here, flat back down, and round it up. We'll have 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest. Then we'll have 30-second intervals, and we'll end with 20-second intervals. So with that 40 seconds of work, I want you to think of it. Grab your hands here, roll those shoulders, stretch your back, and the inside of your legs. With the 40-second intervals, that's sort of our ramp up, our warm up. Starting in those lower zones of cardio, we're gonna be working through different cardio zones. Let's take it right here, tap it back, big stretch, open up those hips. So you can think of that as maybe more of your back to basics, your lower impact. Then 30 seconds, we'll move more into those HIIT intervals. We get the heart rate up a little bit more. Then our last 20 seconds, I want you to go for it. I want you to think of that as your sprint interval, right? Your sit. You're really high intensity, getting higher in those zones. Now, hold this here, little stretch. If you want, you can stretch it over. Drop that knee if you want, little stretch here. And then if you want, you can do a big reach. We're gonna visit this world's greatest stretch later on in the workout, but if you wanna add that in, you can. Step it up, same thing, other side. So I want you to work to your fitness level. I'm gonna remind you to be where you are today. That's something I say all the time. That's where you are today, where you are in your journey, but also how you're feeling today, all right? So work to a level that is challenging for you, that's gonna push you in the ways that are right for you, all right? The most important thing is that you showed up today. So don't worry if you're moving at a different pace or speed or doing something different than what I'm doing. Don't worry about anybody but you. You're here, you're moving, you're getting your muscles working, you're getting your heart rate up. That is all that matters. We're here to just show up and keep moving. All right, let's bring some hamstrings up here. So back to basics cardio along with some cardio mobility and increasing our intensity as we decrease our time, all right? So we start in those lower zones, we build up to some HIIT, and then what we call sit, our sprint interval training. That does not mean you have to go faster or add jumping. If that is not right for you, all that means is you increase your intensity in a way that is good for you. There are lots of ways to increase intensity that don't involve going faster or jumping or adding impact. All right, so tap it out. Your very first move is gonna be what I'm calling a double jack. So 2 step out jacks, and then if you want, 2 regular jumping jacks. If you wanna keep them all here, that's fine too. We got 40 seconds. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. We're not going all out yet, but let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Step out jacks, and then full jumping jacks if that's right for you. If you wanna take it 1 arm, 1 leg, and then that's okay. Right here, 2 jacks. Yes, you can. So you see what we're doing here? We're slowly increasing the intensity. Nothing too crazy. Because again, when we're talking these longer intervals, we don't want to be going all out because that's hard to sustain for 40 full seconds, right? Can we get one more? 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, your next one, we're adding a little mobility. So we're gonna call it a side lunge switch. So we're gonna go 3, shift your weight, 2, 1, shuffle. 3, here's your mobility. Then we add a little intensity. You don't have to jump with it. You can just step it over, but open up the hips for the mobility, stretch through your back, arms and legs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, bring it up. 3, you can go one arm up, one arm down if you want. If you want to keep it a little higher, just think about that stretch, leaning into the hips. You can even get a little lower, take it a little slower. Up to you. Now, we're gonna do this 2 more times after this, but again, we're gonna mix it up just a little as we change up our intensity. 10 seconds here. Open up the hips, big reach of the arms. You don't have to touch the ground, but just get those arms. Last one. All right, 30 seconds of work. We're gonna take it a little higher intensity, whatever that means for you. Maybe that's a little quicker. Maybe that means you're adding in the jacks. Either way, hang with me. In 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Hand up. What is that? What can you do to up the intensity? Maybe it is going a little quicker. Maybe it's adding that step out to more of a tap out, right? Up to you. And again, there's nothing to say that you have to add the full jack. That's not right for you. Do one arm, and both in a way that's good for you, and breathe. All right, same thing with our side lunge switch. I want you to get low with it, really stretch, and then add some power in the middle. Doesn't matter what it looks like, just get the mobility and then up the intensity on the power. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 30 seconds. And up. And up. Can you get a little lower on that mobility? Guess what? Even though it's mobility, you're still going to increase your heart rate a little bit more, right? And up. Yes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. All right, team, so we're on to our 20-second intervals. We're gonna go quick with them, but we're gonna have a little bit longer of a break. So almost a 1-to-1 ratio, 20 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, all right? We're starting whatever you want. You can do full jacks for 20 seconds or modified jacks, but let's do it. Here we go. Going hard on this round. So what is that for you? Is that strong jumping jacks here? Is it here? Make sure those arms are locked out nice and tight. We're not just going through the motion. We're here. We got 5 seconds to go for it. Nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. And breathe. Remember, we get a little bit longer of a breather. That's what we want. Use that rest. Don't feel like you have to be moving the whole time. That's counterproductive. We want our bodies to recover so we can go into the next one. This time, take out your stretch and just do your side lunge. One side to the other. Here we go. Go for it. Whatever that is for you. Maybe you're getting the jump in between like I'm doing. Maybe you're just stepping down and up. Maybe you're not getting as low, but you're picking up your speed. Whatever it is, let's finish on for 5 seconds. We got a longer breather coming. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. There is that heart rate, right? Whoo! Grab some water, team. That's what we're looking at. 3 more just like that. I know, kind of felt long in the moment, but ultimately goes fast. Cheers, y'all. A little bit longer to breathe, because again, reminding you, rest is part of the process. You can keep moving, but I don't want you to be trying to keep that heart rate up. We want that full recovery so we can go for it. Next 2 moves. Watch me while you're tapping or marching or drinking water. We're gonna do a little side step shuffle. So similar to our jacks. Side step, then shuffle, shuffle. So you can go low impact to high or slow, then fast. Then we're gonna take it to a walk back. You're gonna take it down, walk it back, walk it in and up. If that's not right for you, you're just gonna drop it back, get a little stretch, and bring it up. Start with your side steps, 40 seconds. Let's do it. Low impact or a little slower, then high, high. Right here, step, step, step. Back to basics. Remember, we're building those zones. We got 1, 2, 1, 2, then big. 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then big. Woo! Yes, you can, team. 10 seconds to go. Here, big, last one, and breathe. All right, so if you need to keep this up, standing, step back, get a little stretch. If you can, get low with it. Step in, step back, get low. If you are able, I want you to get low, walk it back, walk it in, and bring it up. All right, it's mobility, but I promise your heart rate will be up. Here we go. Down, walk it back. Let's go right, left, then bring it up. Then we go down, left, right, and bring it up. Slow and controlled. I don't want you to think that you need to rush this. The idea is that hip mobility, right? We're feeling the opening of the hips. We get a little stretch in the back. Bring it up. Yes, 10 seconds. Straight up mobility move, but do you feel how that heart rate is staying up? Can we get one more? And up, yes, right? Breathe. All right, team, catch your breath. All right, so we're gonna up the intensity a little bit. This time, if you want, you can do that side step the whole time with a little hop. You can do what we just did, 1 and 1, and then shuffle, shuffle, or you can keep it just the side step. 30 seconds, little higher intensity. Double step, little shuffle. So you can probably guess by the time we get to our 20-second round, we're gonna do that little quick feet shuffle. But you find what's right for you. I like to swing my arms with it. I find I get a little more power, right? Even if you're just double stepping. And again, you don't have to go the same pace as me. Your pace, your workout, you do you. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. All right, into that walk back. All right, I want you to keep it the same, but if you want to take it a little quicker or add a little more intensity, you can. All right, you know what to do. We got 30 seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, walk it back, walk it in, bring it up. So I still want to get you going wide with your legs right here and big stretch at the top, but can you go a little quicker to up that intensity? What is it for you that's gonna make it a little higher intensity? Again, if you're not going down, step back, breathe, step back, breathe. Still get that heart rate up, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, this is it. So 20 seconds each, hit, right? So you can do little quick feet, or do that double step in a way that's good for you. When we get to the walk back, you're gonna have the option to jump it back. All right, 20 seconds, here we go. Quick. What is it in these 20 seconds, and you're halfway there, what can you do? I don't want you tripping over your feet. So if you need to take those big steps, just make them bigger, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. So you got 20 seconds to breathe. Remember, we get a little longer break because we need that when we go all out. Sit interval, sprint interval. This time, team, if you want, does not have to be a full burpee. I want those knees out. You can still walk it back. If you're here, you can just go here, right? Or you can walk it or tap it, up to you. 20 seconds. Let's go for it, team, in 3, 2, 1. It's not a full burpee. You don't have to jump at the top. You don't have to go all the way to the ground, right? I still want mobility. Nice and wide with those knees. Bring it up. Up. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh man. There's that heart rate again, right? Getting up there in the zones. Don't worry if you don't have a way to track it. Feel it. Feel your heart rate. Cheers, y'all. Right? It's up there. Again, slow build. 40-second intervals. What we talk about is zone 2, your green zone. Building it. Then we get a little more of that high intensity, that hit. Then we get a little bit more of the sit, the sprint interval training. All are good for our bodies in different ways. And we're not gonna be here for 45 minutes because that is not as effective when it comes to this type of training. All right, team, catch your breath. Mine is still up there, I love it. All right, so we've got your tap back skater. Just like we've done on our other two, our first move, we're gonna go tap, tap, and then skater, skater. So tap low, skater, skater. Then we're gonna take that with a lunge, world's greatest stretch. We're gonna lunge it, drop it down and reach, step it up. All right, that's our mobility. You're gonna feel it. But start with your tap behind and skater. Here we go. Step, tap behind, step, tap behind, skater, skater. Step, tap behind. They can be tap behind the whole time. You can just pick up your pace and go big with the arms. So it's a rainbow skater. And probably, as you guessed, we'll get a little more intensity and take out the tap behind as we progress. Still get low, cross behind, skater, skater, right? Get low, cross behind, 5 seconds. Can you get one more? 3, 2, 1. All right, so this is your world's greatest stretch. We're gonna lunge it, we're gonna step, we're gonna reach, you're gonna bring it up. All right, we're taking it nice and slow. This should feel like your warm up, right? Get low if you can. If you can't get all the way down there, just get the stretch in 3, 2, 1. Lunge, down, reach, and up right here. Lunge, and up. Breathe, and up. Your hips are gonna feel so good after this workout, right? And up, yes you can. We got just over 10 seconds. Step on those train tracks, get low, reach up. Especially if you got some leg work yesterday or earlier in the week. I know, I'm feeling it too. Relax. All right, team, so this time, let's keep the intensity, but we're just going skater. So rainbow skater, rainbow skater. So we don't have to go all out yet, but we're taking it to just one move. You decide if you want to tap that back. Catch your breath. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you don't have to go all out, but we're taking out the tap behind. We're making it more of that side to side skater. So moving laterally, let's take big arms. We get mobility with that too. And here, yes, you can. 10 seconds to go. You're still step, cross behind, big arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. All right, team. So this is what we've got. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and stretch, all right? You can step that, you can jump it. It's up to you. But we got 30 seconds, triple lunge, world's greatest stretch. Ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1, big stretch right here. Step it in. 3, 2, 1, and reach. Slow it down on that stretch, right? So you can just tap behind, tap, tap, get low, right? Here we go, tap, woo, tap, lunge, get low. I know I'm losing my footing. 3, 2, 1, and stretch. All right. All right, this is it. 20 seconds, sprint interval. We're gonna breathe for a minute before we get into it so we can really go for it. Remember, we have that longer breather coming. It's full skater, side to side. What does that mean to you? Step, cross behind, just like that. Up to you for 20 seconds. Then we're gonna take it just to our alternating lunge. You can do a lunge jump, you can do a lunge tap. Either way, 20 seconds. Starting with that skater. In 3. Catch your breath. 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds. Sprint it. What does that mean for you? Maybe that's still a tap, but you're going faster. Maybe that means you're really bounding side to side. Maybe you're getting low with it, lower than you did before. Either way, 5 seconds. Go for it. For 3, 2, 1. And breathe. Should be up in those higher zones. Catch your breath. Woo! Right? One more. Again, it's your lunge. If you want to just keep it with that lunge and stretch, you can. If you want to just tap and tap, you can. Or a little lunge jump for 20. All right, 20 seconds only. Let's get it done. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Or tap. You can still get low with it. Woo. Watch your footing. But here, 10 to go. What is it for you? Is it just getting low, but keeping it grounded? Are you getting down with it? 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. I know. Whew. Grab some water, team. One more circuit. That is it. I told you it's gonna be quick. Cheers, y'all. All right, so this is what we've got. Whoo! Catch your breath, shake it out. I know, guys, I'm in that zone 5. Don't worry if you're on your watch and you're not, or you're staying up there, or you don't have a watch. Just go by how you feel. I just want you to be challenged, again, in a way that's good for you. All right, we're gonna take it super simple. Squat, knee cross, squat, knee cross. Then we're taking it down to the mat. I wanna show you this. We're gonna do a plank jack for 2 or a step out, then that down dog stretch. Now, if that is not right for you and you need to stay up, you're gonna go jack, jack, hinge, all right? Or step out jack. But let's start with that squat, that knee cross, hands behind the head. You don't have to get super low, but let's get it done. 40 seconds, ground it. Here we go. Bring it up. I know maybe those legs are tired from those lunges we just did. I know, mine are. So you don't have to go all out on this. You can maybe keep it here. We're gonna take the squat out as we go. So get ready for that. This is just to give you, again, a little bit of strength, then cross. Cross, think about that mobility and that core as you're coming up. This is it, team. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, we're gonna do our 3 rounds on this superset, then we're done, no bonus move. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. All right, catch your breath. So, again, if you're standing up, 2 jacks, and then hinge, or low impact jack, and then hinge. If you want to, join me on the mat. We have plank jack, step out or jump out, and then down dog. 3, 2, core engaged. Here we go. 2 jacks. Then stretch into that down dog. You can also just tap, tap, and lift right here. And up. Yes, you can. Stretch. Out, out. Yes, you can. If you want to hang out in that down dog a little longer, you can. You can hold it here. You can get a little pedal. It's up to you. 10 seconds. Out, out. Stretch. One more. Out, out. Stretch. Slowly walk yourself up. Take your time. Coming up. All right, team. So as you probably can guess, we're gonna take some things away. So 30 seconds, just your knee cross, all right? You can be here to here or hands behind the head. You've got 30. Then we're taking it to the plank jack with the down dog. One more time, we're gonna keep that, but you know it's coming. So 30 seconds, just your knees on this one. Join me in 3, 2, 1. So one and then the other, upping that intensity. You can cross it here. You can keep those hands behind. You can keep it low impact, or adding a little jump. When we get to our last one, we're gonna take it right side and left side and really go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, so let's keep the same thing. Plank jack and down dog, only 30 seconds. Again, if you're standing, low impact or standing jack, and then a hinge for the stretch to the back. 30 seconds, catch your breath. This is your HIIT interval, a little higher intensity. Let's take it down. 3, 2, 1. Jack, jack, stretch. Woo. Out for 2. Out, 2. Yes, you can. I know. Woo. 10 seconds, really feeling that stretch. But give yourself time to come in and out of it. You don't have to rush it. 3, 2, 1, and relax, stretch it back. All right, team, here's what we got. 3 sets of 20, all right? Only because we're gonna go right side for 20, left side for 20, and then our plank jack for 20, and then that is it. All right, so single knee, and then our plank jack, or you can do a standing jack, up to you. Are you with me? This is it. I want you to go for it. 3 sprint intervals at the end of the workout, longer recovery in between, so really go for it. Starting with that side knee. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's only 20, so I want you to go for it. Is that speed? Maybe you're just tapping in. Maybe you're coming up. Maybe you're adding that jump. Either way, cross into it. Go for it. 5 seconds on this side. This is it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Whoo, yeah. There we go. Catch your breath. Remember, we get a little longer because we need it. And we're gonna go on the other side. When we talk about these sprint intervals or these HIIT intervals, we do want longer recovery because we don't wanna go into them fatigued, right? A little fatigued, but not totally fatigued. Are we ready? All right, we got other side, 20 seconds, 3, 2, drive that knee up. Here we go. And again, you don't have to jump it. You don't have to even bring the knee in. You can just get the arms going. But what can you do in these last 10 seconds to really go for it? Is it a little jump? Is it more of a cross? Is it that speed? For 3, 2, 1, and relax. There we go. All right, team, this is the last thing. 20 seconds, I promise. Low impact jack here, or plank jack. You can go on your hands. I'm actually gonna go onto my elbows to give my shoulders and wrists a little break. We'll still get the core working. And again, you can tap it out or you can jump it out. But this is it, team. I want you to go for it. Keeping the core pulled in either way. Out with power, in with power. Let's do it. 20 seconds only. And listen, if you're feeling your back, bend your knees just a bit. You can make it a little more of that bear plank, or here. Maybe that feels a little better on your back if you're starting to drop. Keep it here. 5, 4, 3, go for it. 2, 1. Relax it down. So wherever you are, I want you to find a stretch. Maybe if you're on the mat like me, maybe it's child's pose. Find something that's comfortable. Relax into it. Reach those hands forward. Press your shoulders down. If you're standing, maybe you want to do it on the wall, or put your hands on a bench, a chair. Whew. Slowly roll it up. I want you to roll through cat-cow or cat-camel, whatever it is to you. I know. I feel it too. Woo. And breathe. And then walk back onto your feet if you're not here already. If you're standing, I would just want you to come to your legs or to the ground. Pedal those feet. Let your head
and neck relaxed. Feel that hamstring. We're gonna keep this cool down and stretch pretty short. We just wanna bring our temperature down. We wanna bring our heart rate down. Slowly roll it up. Take your time. All the way up the body and just tap side to side. We wanted to keep this a short workout, and I hope that you're feeling it. I hope you could feel those heart rate zones. That's always the goal, to get the highs and the lows. Again, with every workout, your goal is not to be working at your highest intensity or your highest heart rate or your heaviest the entire length of the workout. We need recovery. That's part of it. That is how our body repairs. That is why we need rest days. That is why we need active recovery days. That's why we need rest intervals in the workout. Sometimes there is a place for steady state cardio, and we do it sometimes, right? But when we get those breaks, the idea is so our body recovers and we come into that next circuit, that next interval, stronger and with more energy, so we can get the most out of it. Woo! Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. How did that feel? I know for me it was challenging. I hope you felt it too. Make sure you get some more stretching on your own and that you build in that flexibility and mobility throughout your week. I like to sneak it in into workouts just like we did today. Keep the heart rate up, but add in some mobility. But make sure you're getting that on your own as well, that you're taking time to stretch, to get mobility work, and to give your body that downtime. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And of course, check us out on the BodyFit by Amy app. Join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club. Roll those shoulders. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your no repeat cardio supersets. Great job, everybody.